Hello! Hi friends, welcome to our Tuesday lunch chat. It's that time again. We are going to talk about all sorts of fun things laid out right here in front of me and give you a couple little reminders about very important events on the horizon. So buckle up, grab a beverage of some kind or your lunch if you happen to be in the Pacific time zone, and settle in. Let's see. My very first, good thing I make lists. Very first thing that I wanted to tell you all about was actually in Saturday's newsletter, but I know not everyone opens their emails. So we are now so excited to be part of the Knit the Rainbow program. This is a program across the country. It started in New York, and they collect hand-knitted warm items to give to houseless teens and young adults that are LGBTQIA+ in urban areas. So it started in New York and then now has expanded to other cities and even to the West Coast. And so we are an official drop-off location, which is so cool. So we actually have a start here. Wrong side. Look at all these awesome things we already have in our collection basket. So this could be anything hand knit. We're not talking about this is a great way to get rid of your used stuff that you would put in a garage sale. But hand knits in beautiful condition, definitely. If they're slightly used, that's fine. Just please donate them clean, or new stuff. And so Knit the Rainbow, their website they have, which we have linked to all in our little info page on our website. They even have a whole bunch of donated designs from designers to provide you some inspiration if you would just like to pick something and knit it to donate to the program. So periodically what we're going to do is when we have enough to fill one of the flat rate boxes, we will be shipping this off to them. And then they allocate them to areas of need all over the country. So really cool program. You can read more about it on our website, and we also have links to their website as well, but that's called Knit the Rainbow, and we are an official drop-off location for your hand knit goods that you would like to go help keep somebody warm in urban areas around the country. Yes, warm items for the houseless in the winter, so we don't need lacy shawls, things like that. Definitely easy care would be preferred. I know that's not always possible, but yes, we're talking hats, mittens, scarves, cowls, sweaters, blankets, headbands. Did I forget anything else really important? Socks! Socks would absolutely be great. Yes. Okay, so that was the number one thing on my list. Number two, of course. Number two we save for next week because I didn't bring it over here. So apparently I make a list, but then I pay no attention to it in preparations. I have a whole bunch of things here that are not on the list, so that's how I roll. Let's talk about one that's not on the list, since the one that is not accessible. We just literally this morning, like a half an hour ago, received a really fun summer refresh of Tosh Merino Light. And this is a palette of 8 colors that are just bright, happy, sunshine, summer. Like, if you've been reading too much news, you just need to look at these colors because they'll try to make you feel a little bit happier and more joyful. All right? So let me show you what these are so you can feel the joy too. Emotional Support Water Bottle is back. This one here is a great joke. I mean, the name of it. But really fun summertime color. And then we also have grapefruit, oh so happy, coral, and manga. Look at all that fun colors happening in there. And you can see these kind of work together as well, which is so fun. Out of Office. Wouldn't that be nice if we were all out of office all summer? Plunge. If you feel the need for a little dip. Ripple. It's what you make in the water when you plunge. So beautiful, very colorful. And then we have Tang is so sweet. How many Tang generation kids here? Although I was always more partial to black cherry Kool-Aid. And last but not least, Texas tulips. So beautiful. So look at this palette all together. If I can do it without dropping it. There we go. Gorgeous, gorgeous summer refresh. So get yourself some color. It makes you feel happier, I swear, I promise. It really does. Okay, before I show you this next new thing that also just came in this morning, I want to remind all of our locals, semi-locals, that Sip and Stitch is this Thursday. So that is at the Crush Cider Cafe from 4 to 6:30 here in Hood River. Join us. We always have a really good time. They have great food, great beverages, and we have door prizes. I mean, what's not to love? Okay. This just arrived. This is another one we're going to chalk up to Sarah really likes this for herself and finds the way to purchase it from the maker, and then we stock it in the store. This is how it all started. This is called Pedestrian Project Cracked Heel Repair. And I love the format that this comes in. It's like a push-up kind of salve, and you can easily apply it all over your feet without getting it all over your hands. I like to just put it on and then put some little socks on for a while. So I have been in love with this, and then I saw that I could order wholesale from them, and so I got a couple of their other amazing foot products too, because if you're like me and you're wearing a lot of flip-flops / sandals this time of year, it really can dry your feet out, and it's really rough, especially if you live in a dry part of the country. So we also have the Pedestrian Project Walker's Cream. This is African shea butter, moringa seed oil, and aloe leaf juice. Daily moisture for supremely healthy, feel-good feet. And then, I can't wait to try this, the Pedestrian Project Purifying Foot Soak. All of these are vegan, cruelty-free, no parabens, none of that nasty stuff. So check those out. If you need to go down a side quest for foot care while you're shopping for your yarn, we got you covered. I love it. I have so much fun bringing in these random things. What's next? Okay, Jill has a new sample that she just finished. We featured it in Saturday's newsletter also. But again, I know not everybody saw that, but it is so freaking cute. Okay, check this out. This is Floodlight Mini by Tanis Fiber Arts. How cute is this little tunic? Look at this, the little pockets, and then look at the back. I just knocked something on the ground. Little keyhole opening, and the I-cord neck edging, you extend that and you can make a little tie. By the way, this does come in adult sizes, just in case you're drooling right now. But this is the baby to 8 to 10-year-old size, and we've actually, Jill made the largest size, and all in a sock set. All sizes. So you get your little contrast color in the mini, and then the main in the full skein, and there you have it. So we've got sock sets from Sweet Georgia, like this one, or this one. How cute is this? You got a little blue-eyed grandchild. This is Salt and Sea. And then this one I first showed you was Somerset. Yeah, definitely. And then we also have a couple left of Molly Klein designs that we brought back from Market. How cute would this one be? This is crew neck. And there's a couple more, there's several more colors of the Sweet Georgia, and there's another Molly Klein on the shelf. So check those out. I mean, it's a pretty amazing deal when you can get all the way up to a size 8 to 10 out of a single sock set. So cute. So adorable. I just love this detail. I think this might be a really good adult thing to make also. I would wear it. Would you wear it? Yeah, totally. Okay. So do you remember last week I was talking about the blanket? Wonky Blocks Blanket. Wonky Blocks. I don't know why that is such a tongue twister, but it is. Okay, I started it, the knit version. It's very small. Don't get excited here, guys. This is all I have so far. But I'm doing, this is one of the combos I think I showed you on video. I'm doing black, white, and magenta. And I'm so excited to keep going. So I have a little more on this. So you basically make a series of squares and then parallelogram, square, parallelogram, square, parallelogram. It's very straightforward. And then she has this whole technique for making your second column by knitting it onto the first column. So I'm so excited to have more to show you, but I just couldn't resist bringing it in, even though it's only one little square and one partial parallelogram. It's coming. It's going to come along. I actually did get into one white already. And then I realized apparently I have problems counting to 20. There was a lot going on last week. We're just going to say that. There was a lot in my brain. 20 is a high number to count to, so I'm just going to cut myself some slack about that. Anyway, I had to rip it out and go back a little bit, but it's all going to be good now. It's all good now. Okay. Next. We just got in. I keep saying we just got in, but we really truly did. I came in just to get ready for this chat and there was boxes everywhere. So excited about this. This is a Portland company, but it's also called Color Design. That's my last name. No affiliation. In fact, the owner of this company, her name's not even Keller. So, but these are the cutest little cross stitch, fun things. I ordered the, your Get Started Guide to Embroidery. It's not cross stitch embroidery is what I meant to say, because I don't know jack about embroidery and I plan to do some. I endeavor to do it. So we have a couple of these Get Started guides if you, like me, don't know anything about it. This is what I'm going to start by doing, is one of these cute little patch kits. So you've got the stick and stitch little templates and 2 patches and then thread, and you get to stitch on, and then you can use these patches for mending clothes, etc., or just put them on anything fun. So there's a strawberry, and then there's this little daisy design in these patch kits. And then there's multiple versions of the stick and stitch designs. So these are so great. This is on water soluble stabilizer. So you just peel it off. You stick it anywhere you want to embroidery. So you could do your jean jacket. You could do a back pocket, like anywhere. You could do your shoes. You stick it on and then you do the stitching and then it washes off. And it goes away and you're left with just your beautiful work. So these are the first of some many stick and stitch designs that we are going to have here at the store. There's a few more I didn't grab from Keller Design Company that are all available. Or if they're not on our website, I think they might still be in draft because literally we just unpacked it. So I'll get it turned on though as soon as I'm done. And then we also have some beautiful tencel threads coming. They've shipped. They just shipped today. So next week I'll probably be able to talk about those. So really fun embroidery stuff. I'm excited. It's been a long time since I've had something totally new to learn. I would say the last thing like that was when I learned to spin or maybe rigid heddle weave. And that was, I don't know, 12 years ago, more. So it's really exciting. I'm going to stretch my brain in some new ways, and maybe you will too. And oh, thank you, Julia. Julia says the Keller Design stuff is all live on the website already. So if you wanted to grab some, I mean, these, look how cute these are. It says Forever Wild. Little tendrils of leaves and ferns, butterflies, snails, and then fun. Says, follow the call of the disco ball. Love the cherries. So go check those out. join me on an adventure, won't you? Oh, I forgot. I wanted to show you this. This is the little handwritten card that the Pedestrian Project included in our order. And it says, Sarah, thank you so much for your order. We're excited to get Pedestrian onto your customers' feet. And then in parentheses, it says, under their hand-knitted socks, of course. I just love it. I love that they actually looked at who was ordering their product and was like, oh, it's a knit store. I love it. It's a very thoughtful little thing that they did. Okay, I think I'm down to almost my last thing. It is, and it involves a change of clothes. So before I go and do a quick change like Mr. Rogers, except it's not going to be on camera like his was, I just want to remind everyone that we are T-minus 20-something days, something days until our 20th anniversary celebration, July 11 to 13. So if you have not checked that out, go look at our website. There's going to be so many fun things. You don't have to be here. We'll be putting things online as well. But if you're remotely close, you should absolutely come. I think we might have one spot left in the dye workshop. That's on Friday afternoon. You can sign up to come to Stitch Night at my house Friday night. All day long on Saturday, we'll be having an open house with the Lavender Sheep yarn pop-up. And on Sunday, we'll be having a giant Angora bunny visit from Sinfully Soft Angora. So it's just going to be super, super fun. We would love if absolutely everyone who could come got to come. So go check all of that out. All of the details are on our website. And now it's time for my quick change. So excuse me 1 minute. I'm here, just changing, just stripping down right here in the shop. Hopefully nobody's looking in the window. Okay, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Almost there. Okay, all right. This is what I wanted to show you. This cute little cover-up tunic, which I think would make like the perfect swim cover-up. We have a blog post about it on our website, but this was a sample sent to us by the Juniper Moon Farm peoples. This is for Maryland. Oh, this is showing the sparkle really well. So this is a generously sized tunic, big open armholes. It's definitely meant to have as a swim cover-up or a layering piece. The size of this is the 45, which is like the middle size out of all the sizes that it offers, and it only takes 2 balls. It goes from 39 to 45 and takes 2 to 3 balls, I think is all it says. Oh my Lord, no glasses. Yeah, it takes just 2 to 3. Here is a light blue color with little gold paillettes. So this is an organic cotton blended with a polyamide, and that's like the paillettes and the string that the paillettes is another way of saying the little sequins, the string that they are part of that gets plied with the cotton so that it forms a yarn. So basically the cotton part is organic cotton, and it comes in many colors, including this baby pink that I'm wearing, and lots of fun colors. So I imagine that even though this is a fine yarn, it would go together pretty fast, and it only takes 2 balls for this cute summery cover-up tunic-y thing. That's it. That's everything. Let me look. Yep. Check. Except for, of course, the one thing that is I forgot to assemble to show you, but we'll just talk about that next week. It's no biggie. MBD, that's what the kids say. I have no idea what the kids say. Anywho, thank you so much for tuning in today, and you can join me again next week. Same time, same place. I'll be back. Don't be sad. I'll be back in 7 days. It's okay. All right. Have a great week. I hope it's full of lots of yarny goodness. Bye, friends.